Hey guys, Nate Willis here, and welcome to a different kind of video. This is my second attempt at recording this, so I'm going to try to rapid fire through the things I want to say in this video, and hopefully not ramble too much. So, I have some updates to give you guys about some changes that'll be happening to my YouTube channel come 2020. The changes will be starting in January. I can't say specifically what day because I'm not sure as of right now, but hopefully they'll start the moment 2020 begins, but I can't promise that they will. Heck, by the time you guys are seeing this, it might already be 2020. I'm recording this, the audio for this, rather, on December 25th, Christmas of 2019, at 1:15 in the morning, so it's actually, I guess you could technically call it Christmas Eve night. But I'd call it Christmas Day because it is technically the start of Christmas Day. So there's no telling when I'll be getting this video up, but you guys will be seeing it when you're seeing it. I'm gonna try not to reflect on 2019 too much because of that. All that out of the way, we have a lot to talk about in this video, so let's get started. Firstly, things that are going to be changing. Before we actually talk about the YouTube changes, we're going to be talking about changes that'll be happening with me. Firstly, I'm going to try to get a better space for my recording. I have a bit of an idea. I'm going to try and get some sort of a desk or something set up. I have a little blue blanket hung up against the wall, against my window actually, in my bedroom. And I'm going to try to move my setup to over there for recording videos. I'm hoping to get myself a proper green screen before too long. I'm going to set up a desk there, record my videos there hopefully. Now along with that, there's going to be some changes to my equipment. As you guys know, right now I have a computer. I still have the same computer that I've had for the last slightly over 2 years now. I'm planning on getting an upgrade. I actually have an autism voucher, which is how I got my old computer actually. I'm going to be getting a much better computer. It's actually a VR-ready computer. It can handle VR, so it's definitely a much better computer. And that's another thing, if there are any VR games you want me to play once I actually have the computer, assuming everything works out. We still have to, get the paperwork taken care of for the voucher and then get all the things that I requested granted. But as I was saying, if there are any VR games you guys want me to play, let me know. One game that I know I'm going to be playing is Half-Life Alyx when that comes out. I don't know if I'll record it or not, though. I'm hoping that I will, but we'll have to see. For now, at least, we'll have to see. I make no promises. Because of this, hopefully I'll be able to record more. I'll have a better computer, so I won't have to, play games on my Xbox One and stream them onto my computer. So that's changes to my equipment. What about changes to my actual channel? This is where we start to get into the more important stuff. Firstly, I'm going to be changing the picture itself. Right now, it's just a picture of my face, as you guys probably know. I'm going to be changing it to an actual logo. And this logo was not made by me. It was made by a friend of one of my friends, actually, which is a little bit funny. So if you're seeing their name on screen right now, if you're watching this, you know who you are. Thank you for making that logo for me. I'm very much obliged, and I will use it. Along with that, I'm going to try and get a channel banner, I believe it's called. It's that image where you go into your channel and you see like the little background image. I say little, it's actually pretty big. Covers pretty much the entire top background. I'm going to be getting an image to put for that. And I'm not entirely sure what it'll be, but I'm going to get something. Something better than what I have right now, which is basically just a wilderness image. I will be trying to get a set upload schedule, and this is something that I've been really struggling with over the past couple of years, is uploading consistently. You guys notice I've had a lot of hiatuses, which, again, I'll be talking about that later as well. I'm going to start off with 1 video a week, and eventually go up to 2 videos a week. And if I'm lucky, if I really am feeling it, maybe even 3, but we'll have to see. But again, start off with 1, go up to 2, maybe eventually go up to 3. The reason I'm doing this is to prevent myself from getting burnt out, because I think that's the reason why I've been so inconsistent with my uploads, is because I've been very burnt out. And again, we're going to talk about that as well later. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, you probably have no idea what any of the stuff I'm talking about is at all. Why do I need to do all these things? And that's why I'm going to be explaining to you guys what's been going on over the past couple of years here on my YouTube channel, because things have been pretty crazy, and you guys deserve some explanation. I know you guys do know a little bit of what's been going on, but I haven't explained everything. And I actually have some things pulled up on my phone here that I'm going to use to help not explain what's going on, but help just help me so I have things to look at so I know what I'm even going to be saying. So firstly, it all kind of started before I actually got the computer that I have now. And I got the computer that I have now in June of 2017. Very long time ago. That's more than 2 years ago by now. The computer I had at the time wasn't that good. It was about $400. So not a bad computer, but certainly not a computer that could really handle most video games. It could handle Minecraft. It could handle, like, Click Team games, depending on how resource demanding those were. But nothing really more than that. But at the very least, at the time, since those two sides of content were the only things I really did, it was sufficient for the time being. But then it broke down. I don't remember exactly what it was that happened. I think something about some sort of part of the computer burning out or something. Long story short, it was trashed. I had to get a new computer, and I actually used an autism voucher that I had at the time to help with that. And the new computer that I got was about $1,200. It's a pretty damn good computer. But it's not quite good enough to handle any of today's, like, newer games. But it could definitely, at the very least, it could handle probably up to 2013 era games, to be honest. So I went for a few months with that computer without anything really going wrong until the computer broke down. Now, what it was that happened... First, it was a cord. The cord that I had stopped working, but I eventually got another one and was able to use that. But I was beginning to notice problems with the charging, and I realized that it wasn't the cord. It had to be... wasn't the new cord that I had, rather. It had to be the computer. And eventually I managed to figure out what it was that was wrong. And what it was that was wrong was that the AC jack, which is basically the charger port of my computer, was fried. I think that's what it was. It was fried. So either way, something bad happened to it, and it didn't work anymore. I had to get it actually, completely replaced, along with some other parts, I believe. Originally, I thought it was just because it was loose, but it was loose, but it was also, like I said, fried or burnt out or something. But when I got it fixed, and this was very recent, by the way, when I got it fixed. Another problem rose when I got it fixed, though. But we'll be talking about that later. When my computer broke down, I just continued uploading anyways, not all that consistently, but I still uploaded, I was able to do reaction videos at least. It was a little hard to edit them now, but I was able to do them, and I was able to handle, much older games, at the very least, really old games. One of which was Portal 2, oddly, which isn't really all that old. I mean, it came out in like 2011. I'm surprised that the computer could even handle it with the condition that it was in. The reason it had to be, games like that is because of the fact that the whole AC jack was, broken. Like I said, the computer didn't actually charge. Instead, what it would do, when you plug it in, it would acknowledge that it was plugged in, but the battery itself wouldn't actually charge. It would just go down, at a normal pace until it reached 0%, and from there it wouldn't be able to go down any further. I could still use it while plugged in and everything. But it would come unplugged, and I say that in heavy quotes very easily. A, because of the damage, B, because of the fact that the thing was loose. Just this tiniest, touch of the cord would make it come unplugged. Things continued this way until I got it fixed. But another thing happened before I got it fixed, long before I got it fixed. That's when things really started to go downhill. On October 16th of 2018, I went through a breakup. The girl who the breakup was with, I'd been with her for 4 months. I'm not going to provide her name. I don't see her anymore, and I can't say I really have any respect for her anymore, mainly because of the fact that I don't see her anymore, but I'm really sorry, you guys. I don't have a script or anything as I'm recording this, so it's just so awkward. Like I said, though, I'm not going to mention the person's name out of the, little respect that I still do have for them. They did appear on the YouTube channel a couple times, but again, I'm not going to say their name, not even their YouTube name. I also mentioned in the video that I recorded, I told you guys that I needed to take a break from YouTube for a while because I was in a lot of pain. I spent the entire day just crying, just bawling, because it just hurt so much. I thought that I'm not going to rant about it right now, obviously. I'm over it now anyways. I have someone else now. I'm over it. But it hurt a lot of the time, and like I said, I took a break from YouTube for a while because of it. I did ask you guys not to send any hate her way if you do happen to find her channel. I wonder if she ever saw the video, actually. I did post occasionally after the video came out, and hang on, I must cough. Until eventually, finally, I got my computer fixed. Nothing really worth mentioning happened in the time period before I got it fixed, except for the fact that I got another girlfriend. Not going to say what her name is. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, and out of respect for her and her family, I'm not going to say what her name is. She probably wouldn't be okay with me sharing her information on here. I mean, if I was in her position, I doubt I'd be okay with it. Unless I, also had a channel, and even then I wouldn't be... The only thing I'd be okay with her really sharing is maybe my YouTube name, and not my real name. Things have been going pretty well since then. They've definitely been going better since I met her. And things went smoothly for a while. I got my computer fixed and finally started being able to actually upload a little bit more, play more, newer stuff. But I was very burnt out, and because of that, I just did not have the motivation to upload consistently. I've been just trying as hard as I can the last couple months. And then finally, 2 months ago, everything crashed and just started to go downhill. My mom died 2 months ago. Heart failure. It was a death waiting to happen, to be honest. It's a really long story, but long story short, because of her actually having me when she had me, her life was pretty much over from the moment she had me. Granted, she lived much longer after that. 17 years now, because I turned 17 back on December 2nd, which is definitely longer than I would have been able to live with what she was dealing with. But long story short, she had to get put on dialysis. She was dealing with a lot of issues. She eventually had open heart surgery, but they did something wrong there. I don't remember what it was. But long story short, that's what eventually led to the downfall, led to her heart failure, led to her death. I'm still not completely over her death, to be honest, but that's not something you get over. You can't really get over the death of a loved one. It always stays with you forever. You have to deal with it. And she didn't deserve to have to die. She was just far too good of a person for this world. The worst part is that we were so similar that we hardly, we were always at each other's throats. She still didn't deserve to die, though. And wherever she is now, I hope that she's doing better. But anyways, I talked all about that in a video that I uploaded out of respect for her. But things have been going downhill ever since then. Dealing with relationship troubles. I don't want to get into too much detail. I don't know if there's actually any information I can share, because there's a lot of things that we don't want to share to the public out of our, because of our, our privacy and everything. But long story short, I've been stressed because of Mom's death and because of the rough patch that we're in. And I've been so burnt out. School doesn't help either, and I just haven't found the motivation to upload very much. And that's why I want to only upload, about once a week-ish. Or just a couple times a week to prevent me from getting burnt out again. That's pretty much what's been going on in a nutshell, to be honest. That's the reason for my many hiatuses. That's the reason I haven't been able to post consistently. It's been a long, crazy ride, you guys, but I'm glad that there are still some of you who have stuck with me through everything that's been going on the channel. I'm hoping to kick things back up into high gear starting next year. I'm really hoping that I'll be able to get things to work out. All that out of the way, Season 4 of the home series is coming to a close on Christmas. You'll probably be seeing this after Christmas, but... So Season 4 is probably already over by the time you're seeing this video. But either way, I'm going to be getting that reaction video up to all of the old episodes of the home series. I'm going to be reacting to Seasons 1, 2, and possibly 3 of the home series, and maybe even some of the stuff from Season 4. I'm planning on either recording it by myself or recording it with a friend, either someone who you guys have not seen on this channel in a really long time. He's only appeared once, and there's no doubt in my mind that you don't even know who I'm talking about, or that you haven't seen him on this channel before, because he was in one of my very first videos on this channel, and I really recommend that you don't go watch those videos, because they are insanely cringy. But long story short, he hasn't appeared on the channel since then. It's going to be his first time on the channel since then. It's going to be fun. If he is actually able to show up to record it. Otherwise, I'll probably either record it by myself or record it with Quentin. We'll have to see. But long story short, here's to a new year, you guys. Thanks for sticking with me through everything that's happened, and here's to hoping that 2020 is hopefully going to be better than 2019. All of that out of the way. Hope you guys somehow enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe to join the vlogging center today, and to leave a comment if you wish to tell me something. Question of the video is, have you guys, for those of you who run a channel, have you ever run into any YouTube fiascos, any problems similar to what I have, or just any problems in general? And if so, let me know. I'm willing to listen. If you need to talk at all, I'm always willing to listen. Just leave a comment down below. If you go ahead, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment saying that you subscribed, and answering the question of the video, you will have a chance to get a shout out in another video. So yeah, all that out of the way. Hope you guys enjoyed. Here's to a new era for my channel, hopefully. And peace out.